Okay, so I don't practice with you at all. And the reason is that I don't want you looking at me. I want you looking inward. I want you looking towards yourself. And so we always start in child's pose. And that is probably one of the best spots to look inward. Your head is down. Eyes probably are closed. And the simple act of breathing in and out through your nose kind of gives your mind something to focus on. And as you start to breathe in through the nose and sending it back out through the nose slowly, this slow, soft, gentle focus starts to quiet stuff. Specifically, it quiets the monkey mind, the chatter of all the things that happened before you laid down on your mat and all the things that are going to happen after you get off your mat. This is that time where the chatter just gets quiet. And you really can look inward. So, nice big group today. Collective breath. So exhale everything. Empty your lungs completely. And the next inhale, really slow inhale through the nose. Hold on to it just for a second at the top. And then really open your mouth. Please don't be shy. Really let it go. Right on. Now you'll start to walk your arms over to the right side of your mat. You can leave your head down. Another option here is to slide your left arm underneath your right if you want to open up your shoulder. And again, take a very slow inhale and a very loud, long, relaxing exhale. And then make your way off to the other side of your mat. Again, maybe your right arm goes underneath, or maybe the right arm just reaches really long to open up your side body. Here you might relax your left arm just to soften it. Slow inhale. Nice loud, long exhale. Perfect. And then the arms come back into the center. And you could consider reaching them as far out as you can, tenting up on your fingertips, get super active. And on your exhale, let everything sink, soften. Perfect. The next inhale floats you up to a very strong tabletop position. So find the balance, the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees slightly separated underneath the hips. And if I were you, I would close my eyes as I moved through cat-cow. So drop the chest, lift up your chin, send the tailbone up, and then exhale, push the floor away, let your head just drop, open up your spine with your breath. So moving through this at your own rhythm, the inhales drop the chest, the exhales push the floor. You could even spin your hands around, open up your wrists. You can shift into your hips. This is super personal. So it's just kind of feeling around what needs to be moved and stretched and given a little attention. When you're ready, you'll find a neutral tabletop. The belly draws in, gets really strong. And then inhale, kick your right leg behind you. Make it really strong. Point the toe down, lift the heel up. Opposite arm reaches forward, so your bicep is by your ear. Find some length on the inhale, and on the exhale, round your elbow to your knee, chin to your chest. Inhale for length. Exhale, round, connect. Inhale, make it long. And then last time, exhale, really round it. Inhale, make it super long, hold it out. Float the arm to the side, bend your back knee, reach back, grab the outside of your foot, and lift your knee as you kick up and look up and breathe up, and then release it down. Perfect. Finding that strong base again. Inhale, kick the left leg back. Make it strong, get it engaged. Opposite arm reaches, find length on the inhale. Exhale, connect and round. So you're working your core here. Inhale, make it long. Take your time as you exhale and round, chin to chest. Inhale, make it long. Exhale, really round. Inhale, make it long, float to the side. Bend the back knee outside of the foot and lift up. Lift even maybe your chin, and then release it down. Perfect. Now drop your head. Shake it around, make it heavy. Then curl your toes underneath you. Draw your belly in strong as you send your hips up. That first down dog, so make sure you pedal your feet, move around, bend your knees. This is really unorganized. It's whatever you need. But you're still letting your head fall, and you're still pressing your shoulders to your kneecaps. And then think about this today. Maybe spiral the elbows in so the inside of your elbows are facing each other. That'll help open up your back as well. So inhale to the tippy toes. Shift the heels to the right to open up the side body, nice and easy. So you still have equal pressure on both hands. Inhale to the toes. Shift down to the left. Still equal pressure, both hands. Inhale to the toes, and then slide your heels down as low as they're going to go today. Even if you put a little micro bend in your knees, that's cool. Right on. Then right foot steps up to the right hand, left foot to the left, and you are in a forward fold. So open up your stance so you're balanced. Bend your knees so you're heavy. Maybe grab opposite elbows to sway. Another option here is to take your arms behind you and interlace your fingers. Let your shoulders open easily and gracefully with your breath. Right on. And then releasing your hands wherever they are. Left fingertips touch the ground. The right ones go up. So the left knee is bent. Right leg is straight. And if you want to float your hands, you can get length in your spine. Then exhale, take a wrap. Just open it up easy. Inhale, make it up. And then right hand down, right knee bends. Left arm reaches all the way up, finding length in your spine. Wrapping if you feel like it. Inhale, reach up high, and then exhale, be heavy. Just easy. Bending your knees here is huge. So just let it just be hanging. Then you'll heel toe your feet together so they touch. You're still relaxed, everything's loose. First one's a half lift. Legs straight, spine straight. Exhale, melt down. This one, inhale all the way up, arms come up. Exhale, hinge from your hip and swan dive all the way down, bending your knees when you get there. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, relax. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up, growing a little taller. Exhale, hinging from the hip all the way down, bend your knees. Inhale all the way up, biggest one yet. And then a full-on exhale all the way down, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant fully on the mat. Shoulder width apart, the right foot goes back, the left foot goes back. So you are in a high push-up position. You can be on your knees if you like, but you want your tailbone slightly lower than your shoulders. So drop your hips just a little. Perfect. Inhale, shift slightly forward. Exhale, ride it down to a hover, elbows close. Inhale, roll over the tops of the feet, shoulders low. Exhale, back over the toes, downward facing. So that is a flow. We do lots of them. They are always optional, but let's try one on your rhythm. So you take it to the top on the inhale, go from there. Take your time. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg all the way up. Bend your knee, drop your foot, and just let gravity open it. Or maybe draw some circles with your knee. It's up to you. Whatever feels right. And then inhale it back up to straight. Exhale, send it through to the right hand. Inhale up to warrior one. So in warrior one, your back heel is dropped on the ground. Your back leg is so straight. So roll your ankle to the back wall. In other words, lift up your heel from the floor. Exhale, hands to the mat. Stepping back, going through a flow. These flows, they warm your body from the inside. So use as much breath as you can. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee, drop the foot, let the hip open. Take a huge breath right there. Inhale, back up to straight. Exhale, sending it through, warrior one. Keep in mind, warrior one, your feet are hip width apart. That gives you the opportunity to slide the right hip forward, pull the left one back, reach up high. Exhale, hands to the mat. Stepping back, high to low, up to down. Right on. Inhale, right leg goes up. Send it through, warrior one. The inhale carries you up. Find your breath. Then the exhale glides you open, warrior two. So in warrior two, heel to heel, line up, right? So taking your front foot, maybe walking it in a little, and always having the knowledge that you can place your feet in a place of more comfort. So move them if you need. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, windmill the hands. Stepping back, moving through a flow. Awesome. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, send it through. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, glide open, warrior two. Again, moving your feet to a place of ease. This time, think about your tailbone. Root it down, lift the chest, feel length in your spine. Take a big inhale. And on the exhale, ride it all the way down, move through your flow. High to low. Inhale, right leg all the way up. Exhale goes to warrior one. Rise up on the inhale. Glide open on the exhale. Find your feet, right? Equally pressing into both feet. Front palm turns to the ceiling. Hinge forward, exhale. Inhale, touch the ceiling and then the back wall. So take a big breath right here. Open up your ribs, nice and easy. Then inhale back to warrior two. The exhale sends you to your mat. Move through your flow. High to low. Getting warmer. Every muscle in your body is being switched on. Inhale, left leg up. Send it through, warrior one. Glide it open, warrior two. Be sure to push into your back foot. Turn the palm, hinge forward. Go up, back, reverse. Your chest is kind of spiraled to the ceiling. It's a little spinal twist, so breathe. Inhale back to warrior two. Windmill the hands all the way down. Beautiful job. And then finding yourself back in downward facing dog. And a long inhale, a very loud exhale. So good. All right. Walk, step, or float your feet to the middle of your mat. Come up to standing kind of slow. And find that your feet are touching. So get your toes, the balls of your feet to touch. There's a little bit of light between your heels, so you can kind of feel the muscles in your leg engage. Slide your shoulders into your back pockets, get your chest really tall. And I would always recommend 1 or 2 breaths with your eyes closed. When you close your eyes in mountain pose, things start to become much more noticeable. So you can feel the muscles that you're going to use in standing half moon. So inhale, arms up over your head, palms touch, interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs. Lift up your kneecaps, but slide your shoulders down. Inhale, lift out of your waist, exhale over to the back right corner. So the straighter your arms are, the more benefit you will get. So if you can squeeze your ears with your biceps, still finding length in your neck, and most importantly, finding the ability to move in this pose. So you're here for about 7 more breaths. So they're nice and long, they're steady. You have a strong base in the legs. You're lifting out of your waist. If you have a shoulder injury, you can drop the right arm. That's fine. But you're looking to get up and over this imaginary huge barrel. So you have to go up and then go over. And if you get kind of stuck, just back up a half an inch to go higher and wiggle yourself over even more. So you're about halfway there. You're going to push your left hip over to the side, draw the right shoulder slightly forward, softening your jaw, softening your gaze, and knowing that you don't need to fight yourself. You can always back up a little bit. So you have 1 more complete breath. This one you can take to an edge. 3, 2, slowly come back up and keep your arms nice and strong, but let the shoulders drop into your back pockets again. So pull your belly in, inhale, lift, exhale over to the back, left. So again, there's a lot of play in this pose. So where you place your shoulders is important. If you can align your shoulders to your hips as if it's in a rectangle, you will find more ease. That's what this pose is about. It's about finding ease in a place of discomfort. And the more you breathe, the easier this gets. So notice if you've dropped your chin or lifted it high, try to keep it parallel to the ground. Push your right hip over even more. Even rooting your tailbone can create space. So you have about 2 more breaths. This is where you could back up a half an inch and then go up a little more and go over a little more. 1 more. For 3, 2. Inhaling back up to center, then letting your head just fall back to relax your neck. And again, never want to do a back bend that way, so pull your head up back through. Some people like to keep their arms by their ears, which is great. Me, myself, I like supported back bend, so you pick what works best for you. Legs remain straight. Inhale, lift up out of your chest. Exhale, push your hips forward, keeping your legs straight. If the arms are up, arms stay by ears, chest lifts for 3, 2, slowly inhale, rise, and then exhale, complete forward fold. Bend your knees, squat down, shake out your neck. Right on. So your spine just moved in all sorts of directions. And that's what keeps it healthy and tall. So now you'll separate your feet out. About 6 inches, maybe 7, the distance of your hips. 2 ways to do this, but first you got to bend your knees. So bend your knees and drape your chest on your thighs. So you could either pick up your big toes with your first 2 fingers and thumb, or, my preference, slide your hands in underneath your feet like pieces of paper from the front. So fingers will come in from the front, either way. So relax. Draw your belly in so it's strong. On an inhale, start to pull your arms out to the sides. Let your forehead go towards your shins. Keep your chest glued to your thighs. Send the tailbone higher. Press the knees back more. Hopefully you're breathing. 3, 2, right on. Release your hands and heel toe your feet together. Turn the palms to the front wall. Squeeze your knees. Place most of your weight in your heels. Sitting down for chair. So hips drop to knee level. Arms come up on the inhale. Biceps by the ears. Staying low, reach back on the exhale. Spine is straight. Inhale, arms come up. Rooting your tailbone here helps. Exhale, arms go back. Right on. Inhale, arms come up. Take your time. Exhale, reach way back. Squeeze your knees. On this one, inhale all the way up to standing. Arms lift. And then swing right arm underneath the left. So you're looking to nest your elbows together, skin to skin. Squeeze and pull. sit low. Inhale the right knee up, over, and around the other leg. And if you need to drop your foot down for a kickstand, it's all good. Don't worry about it. This pose is about compression. So you're looking to squeeze everything to the midline of your body. Inner thighs, elbows. So if you want to challenge, bring your elbows above your chin to open your back. 3, 2, right on. On the inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, swing now left under right. Get that really strong wrap. Sit low. Inhale the left knee up, over, and behind if possible. If you do have the wrap, press your foot to your calf. If you don't, just point your toes where you want them to go. They will get there. So now you're aligning your knees and your elbows, keeping that squeeze, maybe lifting the elbows up towards the chin. Just breathe. Take a full breath right here. And then on the inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, second set of chairs, sitting down. Turn the palms. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, reach way back. All your weight's in your heels. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms way back. Inhale, arms come up, palms touch, called Thunderbolt. Want to challenge? Lift your heels off the mat as high as you possibly can. Feels like you're opening your ankle to the front wall. For 3, 2, slowly inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, move through a flow and pull all that glorious space that you just created into your spine. From downward facing dog, walk your hands back to your feet. It's a great hamstring stretch. Slowly come up to stand. Find mountain pose again. So again, mountain pose is toes are touching, a little bit of light between the heels. Finding that really strong, solid base. If you need a breath or two with your eyes closed to kind of get grounded, it's a good place to be. And when you're ready, you'll open your eyes. Inhale your right knee directly in front of your right hip. So just lifting up the knee, flexing the toes towards the knee. Right on. So you want every muscle engaged. So the knee is directly in front of the hip to engage your core. So no matter where you take this pose, your knee will remain right there. This is the foundation. Your standing leg is still in mountain pose. So if you feel really steady, maybe you interlace around the knee, straightening the arms by pressing the chest out. Or if you feel really steady, maybe you leave the knee, come down around the ball of the foot, interlace all 10 fingers underneath your foot, and gently kick forward. Wherever you are, the only thing that matters is your breath. So check in with it. For 3, 2, right on. Release your foot to the floor. Arms come up. Left toes go to the back wall. Fingertips go to the front. It's called balancing stick. So how long can you make your body? By drawing the arms up by the ears, you're actually opening your chest. You're doing great. For 3, 2, inhale all the way back up and find mountain pose again. The left hand will go to the left hip. Give it a little squeeze. Without bending over as best you can, either get the knee or the big toe. So you'll either hook your big toe with your right hand, and if that doesn't work, grab the knee. It's either way, doesn't matter. Same hand, same foot. Roll the right shoulder back, and before you continue, notice that your shoulders and your hips are in the shape of a rectangle. So if they're not, that's what you want to work towards first. So level shoulders, level hips. So depending on your flexibility, you might kick your foot forward or simply open the knee like a gate, maintaining the rectangle from your shoulders to your hips. Right on. Perfect. So lift up your chest, draw your belly in, be really tall, and just breathe for 3, 2, and then draw it back to the center. Kick your foot up to the ceiling, arms up to the ceiling, slightly leaning forward. 3, 2, step down on the right foot, hinge into warrior 3. Arms go back, left leg lifts, belly is strong. Collarbones feel like they're opening to the front wall, so press your chest forward, press your heel back for 3, 2, inhale, bring it all the way up and reset. Mountain pose again. Perfect. The right elbow bends at the right hip. Without turning your wrist, reach back at the inside of your foot or ankle. So you want the inside of your elbow facing outward. First line up your knees, then the left arm reaches all the way up. Pull your bicep back towards your ear. That'll get you alignment. So the arm in the sky is integral. Every muscle is engaged here. That will keep you balanced. So think of it this way. This is called standing bow for a reason. At this point, you are the bow. So you want your hand in the sky to be juxtaposed by the pull of your foot. It's creating space. So if you want to become the arrow and you're steady, that's when you would kick and reach with equal integrity, intensity. Think of pulling back and shooting forward at the same time. 3, 2, inhale, both arms up, foot goes down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, move through a flow, and we'll align the other side. When you get to downward facing dog, carefully walk your hands back to your feet, come up to standing, finding mountain pose. Again, that breath or two with your eyes closed kind of helps eliminate any distractions, pulls you more into your own body. So now inhale the left knee in front of the left hip, flex the foot nice and hard. Right on. So once again, these are foundations of houses. You're the house. So make sure you build your foundation, and it could be different every day. So check in with today. Belly is strong. There's that rectangle from the shoulders to the hips, so you haven't shifted off into one hip. And again, staying here is perfect. Sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, is just to stay put. If you wish, you can interlace around the knee. Again, leaving the knee right there, or come down to the ball of the foot. If you have your foot, you'll gently kick forward. Notice the equal kick into your hand and the floor. And then the final expression of this pose is rounding your forehead to your knee, drawing your belly in as you do for 3, 2, inhale. Bring it up, step down on the left foot, arms come up, right toes reach to the back wall. So again, every muscle in your back body is turned on. There's a yardstick from your head to your tailbone to your heel, and it's perfectly straight. 3, 2, inhale, bring it back up, find mountain pose, nice and solid. So again, trying to avoid bending over, bring the knee up off to the side and either get the big toe, or if that's not going to work, get the knee. It really doesn't matter. Same hand, same foot. So left hand, left foot. So again, find your stability. Perfect. Find the rectangle from your shoulders to your hips by drawing your left shoulder back. And if you want, kick open or just take the knee out. Either way, this is a hip opener. So not so worried about your hamstring right now, more about your spine. For 3, 2, draw it back into the center, kick your foot as high as you can, reach as high as you can. This is all core. For 3, 2, step down on the left, hinge slowly into warrior 3. So arms reach back while your collarbone reaches forward, crown of the head reaches forward while the heel presses back. There's always a duality in every pose, so find the edges of each. 3, 2, inhale, bring it back up, and find mountain pose once again. So even in mountain pose, there's a duality. You can feel the press of your feet and the lift of your head. So you want to find those, it'll help balance you. Left elbow bends at left hip. Reach back at the inside of the foot or ankle. Line up the knees. Right arm comes all the way up to the ceiling. So the foundation of this pose is first to find the alignment of your knees. So if you can get your knees to be side by side. There you go. And again, this is a great place to stay. Find the duality first. And then, if you found it, it's kind of fun. Maybe you want to kick, but let the kick come up, then the body drops down. So the kick happens first, body then drops. 2 breaths wherever you are. And then inhale, both arms up, foot comes down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, move through that flow. Take your time. If you need a little break, this is a good time. Want to drop into child's pose, maybe you like some water. Don't ever wait for me to tell you when you can take a break. Always go by the rhythm of your own breath. The next part we'll do is the flow. Don't get too worried about it if you don't know it. It comes, just have fun with it. So take a very long inhale, a loud, long exhale. And if you feel ready, come on up into downward facing dog. On an inhale, right leg goes high. Step it through, warrior 1. Glide open, warrior 2. Sit low, turn the palm, hinge forward, go up, back. Take a breath. And inhale back to warrior 2. Chin turns to the back wall. Right elbow to your right knee, left arm goes up for side angle. Right hand to the floor, left arm to the front wall. Pull your arm by your ear, lean back a little. Left hand comes down, spin up on the back toes, right arms go up. Exhale, wrap behind you, peel your shoulder back. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, come down to the elbows, maybe drop to the knee, maybe circle around. If you like arm balances, here's your chance. Take a breath. Place your hand on the inside of the foot, drop the back heel on an angle, side angle, left arm up, equal weight on both feet. Take a wrap or maybe a bind, just depends on your practice today. Release, come to a low lunge, hands start at your chest. You can be on your back knee, sometimes that's helpful. Twist, left elbow past the right knee. If you're on your knee, maybe challenge and pop up to the toe, but breathe. Release your hands to the floor, step back, high to low, up to down. Lots of time, lots of breath. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, send it through, warrior 1. Glide it open, warrior 2. Sit low, turn the palm, hinge forward, graze the ceiling, then high five the back wall. Inhale back to warrior 2. Turn your chin, side angle, left elbow to the left knee, right arm up. Left hand down, right arm over to the front wall, leaning back and pulling your arm back. Take a breath. Right on. Right hand down, spin up on the back toes. Left arm goes up. Exhale, wrap. Open up your shoulder. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, circle around or drop down to your elbows. So you can always drop to your knee here too, but if you're not doing an arm balance, just let your head drop. Make it heavy. Perfect. Place the hand on the inside of the foot. Drop your back heel on an angle. Right arm comes high, side angle once again. Exhale, take a wrap, maybe a bind. If you have the bind, try to pull your wrist to straight. Take a breath here. Awesome, release it. Low runner's lunge with your hands starting at your chest, palms together. Sit tall and then twist. Right elbow past the knee. So trying to guide your thumbs back to your sternum. Just breathe. Perfect. Hands to the mat. Step back and flow. High to low. Up to down. Gentle. Inhale, right leg high. Send it through, this time to warrior two. So find both feet, right? Even if you have to move them around, it's all good. And then when you're there, close your eyes for 2 breaths. You can notice rooting your tailbone, the strength in your legs, the lift of your chest. And when you're ready, open up your eyes, straighten the front leg, turn the toes inward, heels out. Just flip the palms up to the ceiling. Inhale, a little bit of a back bend, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold, grab a hold of whatever you can. So ankles, feet, calves. If you like headstands, this is a perfect setup. So you go where you like. But you're here for about 4 breaths. So you're going to pull and use your strong arms to get space in your spine. Awesome. Complete your exhale. Gently float up to warrior two. Sink on into your legs. Then the left hand comes to the mat. The right foot steps back. The right arm goes up for a side plank on your left. You can be on your knee. You can be on your foot. So many variations here. Reaching the arm over. Flip dog is lovely if you like that. It's where you just drop your back foot behind you. Right on. Place the hand on the mat. 5 pauses in a plank to build strength, or 5 push-ups. What is it that your body is looking for today? You can be on your knees or your toes, or you can skip the whole thing all together and just move through that flow. Perfect. Then inhale, left leg all the way up. Send it through to warrior two. So again, take that second to find your feet. So while you're here, think about it. Just lift your arches up a little bit. There you go. Now close your eyes. 2 breaths. Perfect. Straighten the front leg. Turn the toes inward. Arms come behind you. Press your wrists together. Press your palms together. Drop the knuckles, a little back bend. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold all the way over. So this is a shoulder opener. And the easiest way is to just let it happen. So relax your shoulders. It's also an inversion, which is so good for you. So just let your neck be loose. Let it be heavy. Just breathe. Complete your exhale, only coming up halfway. Arms go to the sides. Flatten your back and make your feet equal. Right fingertips touch the floor below your nose. Left arm goes up to the ceiling. Level out your hips, and then you might walk your right hand to your left foot for a deeper twist. It's up to you. Really, the most important thing is the length in your spine. Take a wrap when you're ready. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, left hand down. Right arm goes up. Press into both feet equally. Then wrap or maybe walk your hand to the right foot for a deeper twist. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, place your hands on your waist. With control, come back up and sink into Warrior Two. Right hand spins to the mat, left foot goes back, left arm goes up, side plank on the other side. So again, kind of your call, right? You can reach the arm, you can float the foot, you could even just push your hip higher and build core strength. Just breathe. Place your hand on the mat, 5 pauses in a plank position or 5 push-ups on your knees or toes. On the 5th one, move through a flow. Very nice. Last one. Inhale, right leg high. On your exhale, send it through, Warrior One. Gliding open, Warrior Two. So find the equality in your feet, then straighten the front leg, turn the palm in the front to the ceiling, hinge forward from your hip, go up, back, reverse triangle. Both legs are straight. Chest kind of spins to the ceiling. Right on. Back to neutral arms. Bump your back foot in just a little bit. Hinge forward, then drop right hand to shin or foot or floor. Left arm goes high. Lean back and then reach to the front wall. Find length. So good. Left hand comes down. Back foot bumps in even more. Get your spine a half lift. Make it long. Exhale, drop and drape over your front leg. It's straight. Just let it be straight. Perfect. Left hand stays down. Right arm goes up. You could even hover the left hand off the ground if it feels better. Right on. Exhale, take a wrap. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hand goes down. Here we go. Inhale, back leg lifts up. Warrior Three. Arms go back. Standing leg is straight. Hands to chest. Standing splits. Right hand, right ankle or calf. Left toes to the ceiling. Release your hand to the floor. Left arm up. Half moon. Flex your back foot. Stack your hips. So one breath, let's try. Pull your belly in and just like a windmill, rotate. Left hand down, right arm high. So good. 3, 2, hands to the mat, step it back and flow. Doing great. Inhale, left leg up. Send it through, Warrior One. Glide it open, Warrior Two. Find your feet, straighten the front leg, turn the palm, hinge forward, up, back, reverse triangle. Chest is open, rib cage is open, breathe. Inhale, back to neutral arms, back foot steps in a little, hinge forward, left hand down, right arm high. Helps to lean back here. Reach the right arm over to the front wall. Find more space. Right hand comes down, bump the back foot in more. Extend half lift with your spine. Exhale, forward fold, straight front leg. Maybe forehead to shin or knee. Perfect. Right hand stays, left arm lifts. Exhale, wrap if you like. Always know you can float the fingers if it's too much. Off the ground, you know. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hand down. Here we go. Back leg lifts. Arms go back. Warrior Three. So this is all about your core, so keep it strong. Hands to the chest. Standing splits. Left hand, left ankle or calf. Pulling your forehead towards your shin. Reaching the toes to the ceiling. Release the hand for half moon. Right arm goes up, back foot flexes. Engage your muscles. Slowly rotate all the way around like a big windmill. Right hand down, left arm comes up. Breathe. 3, 2, hands to the mat. Step back and flow. High to low, up to down. So good. Right on. Inhale, right leg comes all the way high. Send it through to crescent. So crescent, you're on the back toe, the arms come high. Perfect. So lower down to your back knee, nice and easy. Release your toes to let them just fall behind you. Interlace, grab your opposite elbows. Perfect. We're gonna lean, take an inhale, just lean over to the right. So pulling your arms back by your ears keeps your chest lifted. And then other side. Coming up and out of the hip, just breathe in. And then back into the center of back bend of your choice. So you could leave your arms up. You could place them behind you. Some people like to take their arms out or support their head. The back bend is just a lift from your chest. Awesome. Forward fold, straighten your front leg. Shift your hips back, draw your toes towards your face if you like. This is a setup for splits. So if you like splits, this is your chance. So in splits, you might just press your heel forward. If it's too much, you're just gonna hang out. Let your body open up with gravity. Perfect. So very carefully, slowly come back out of that. We're going to go right into pigeon. So place your hands on the mat, send the right foot back, and then take the knee on the outside of your right wrist. So that's a little more intense. If you prefer, the knee can go between your hands. That's a little less intense. Right on. So in pigeon, your only goal here is to relax. And in my opinion, the best way is to pull your arms and let them fall behind you anywhere they want to go. You can nest into your thigh. Let everything be open and heavy. Fully complete your exhale. Place your hands on the mat. Go through an optional flow. Or just meet back in down dog, whatever you like. And then inhale the left leg all the way up, sending it through to crescent. So you're up on the back toe, the arms reach really high, you get tall. Crescent's a hip opener, so make your back leg really strong. Perfect. Lower to the knee, release the toes. We'll go right into the back bend, so we'll skip the sides. Lift up your chest. It comes from your chest, so the chest comes up. Feels like you're drawing a line on the ceiling with your nose. And then forward fold gently over your straight front leg. Beginnings of splits. Sometimes just shifting back is fine. To really wherever you find that your body needs a little extra. Perfect. So carefully coming out of that, placing the hands on the mat for pigeon on the left. So by placing the knee on the outside of the wrist, again, that's a little more intense. Placing the knee between your hands, a little less intense. But certainly coming off your elbows. So whether you put your arms fully in front of you or let them drape behind you, a really deep breath here. When you feel ready, last flow of the day, high to low, up to down. And then you'll find yourself in child's pose. Take 1 or 2 breaths here just to maybe notice the difference between this child's pose and the one you started with. And when you're ready, you'll roll yourself up, sitting on the mat. Right leg goes long, left knee bends. Place your foot on your inner thigh. Sit super tall. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Slight turn to the right and then extend beyond the ball of your foot if possible. If not, bend your knee. Bend your knee. So always bend your knee if you can't get your foot. Place your forehead right on your knee. So it really is like natural Botox. Trust me. So even if your knee is bent, this is the position that is most beneficial. And over time, you'll start to send the heel longer. Relax your left shoulder. Nice. When you're ready, come back up. Change legs. Again, getting really tall. Interlace your fingers. Extend over your leg. Bend your knee if you need to. So you want that compression, not to get too goofy on you, but that in yoga, it's what do they call it? The third eye, but really in your body, it's the pineal gland. It regulates hormones. So you want to activate it, you want to massage it. Place your forehead to your knee. There you go. And then roll back up. So before we do the final inversion, if there is a pose that you love, whether it's bridge or camel, or go ahead and get that done. If you have one, I'll offer you one. But it's up to you. I think sometimes your body craves stuff that you might want. So if there's something that you love, go for it. If you're looking at me like I don't know what the hell to do, then I'll give you one. So extend your legs out straight, get tall, and extend your body and grab a hold of your feet, your calves. Lift your chin so it's parallel to the floor. And begin to draw your body across your thighs. And let the exhale create some space in your hamstrings. Again, whatever pose you're looking for. Right on. Slowly returning back up. And now we'll go into an inversion. So if you know me, you know that I love inversions. However, I highly beg you to take them one breath at a time, no matter what you did yesterday or you plan to do tomorrow. So feet over your hips, just straight in the air with your spine flat on the ground. That's the beginning, right? So find that stability, find your core muscles, take the time to relax your shoulders. If that feels really good and you're thinking, yeah, I got this, pull your belly in and on your exhale, send the feet up and support your lower back with your hands. So that would be the shoulder stand. So if you're in a shoulder stand, your feet want to go away from you and your hips towards your face to line yourself up. Walking your elbows closer helps. And find that ease in your neck, in your blood pressure, right? Let it soften. And if that feels good, then maybe the toes start to drop behind you to open up your spine. But make it gentle, easy. When you're ready, you'll come back up. If you're not already there, slowly lower your spine to the floor. Pull your right knee into your right rib cage. Send the left leg long onto the floor. And then draw the knee across your body. If you want a deeper spine twist, take your left heel and draw it up close to your body. So just a little bit more in the spine. Take a big inhale here, a loud, very long exhale. Make it count. And then you'll change legs. Drawing the other super close. Guide it across your body. And then you can decide if you want to bend your other leg underneath you so you can get a little bit deeper. Your body's really warm. So this is a great time to stretch your spine. Take a super slow inhale. Loud, long, easy exhale. Perfect. And coming back into the center, finding that magic little spot, right? The one that you don't want to move from. So adjust anything you need to adjust. Slide your shoulders underneath you. If you have a t-shirt or a towel, it's nice to throw it over your eyes. Just to allow yourself to absorb all of that good stuff you just did. So starting maybe with the muscles around your eyes, let them relax. Maybe your jaw gets a little softer. Maybe your shoulders find the floor a little more closely. Your hands start to unfold. Your elbows feel really heavy. Your belly starts to soften. And for the next minute or so, use every exhale just to sink you a little lower into your mat. Releasing any tension, any resistance. There's no hurry to get up at all. But before you do, maybe you take a notice of the amazingness of your body, how it functions perfectly, just as you are. So I hope you carry this little piece of strength and calm all day, all week, and I hope I get to see you again. Namaste, everybody.